Hello, and welcome to Chair Yoga. Today's practice is called Taking Flight. My name is Bonnie, and this is Yoga by Bonnie. Today's practice is going to be primarily in the chair. So for us to have a little bit of standing before we start, we're going to do our warm-up in a standing position. But I invite you once again, if you want, stay in the chair and do the movements there. So if you're joining me standing, we're going to stand right behind the chair, and it's going to be arm length away. And then you want to have your feet under your hips. So for me, that's about 2 fists apart. And then once you're there and you feel nice and balanced, lift your heels and lower your heels. Now, as you do this, feel like you're growing up from the earth all the way up through your spine, keeping the shoulders back and down, keeping the chin neutral. And then we'll add a little balance practice here, lifting one arm and then lowering the heels in the arm, lifting the heels and raising the other arm and down. So let's do that a couple of times. See how it goes. And then if you feel like you have good balance here, the next time you come up on the balls of your feet, bring both arms up, lower both arms down. Both arms up, both arms down. 2 more times. You can always stay with that alternate lifting. Last time. And then pause. And then we'll set our hips back and bring our chest down parallel to the floor. And for here, I take my feet apart a little bit more, bend the knees a little bit, and then push the hips back and lower your chest between your arms. And as you are here, think about the length of your spine from the tailbone all the way through the crown of the head. And placing your mind there, breathe into the spine. On the inhale, maybe it gets a little longer, and on the exhale, it stays steady. One more, nice big long inhale here. And then bend the knees and round back and come up. And now I'm going to turn sideways so that you can see me. You can always stay right here. And we're going to just lift our foot off the floor. Starting with the right leg, just lift and lower, getting into the hips a little. And then hold it up there, circle the ankle, and circle it in the other direction. Now I'm going to do that again with my hands on my hips for balance practice. If you wish to stay with a hand on the chair, that's good too. Chair is always there for us. We lift and we lower. Pulling the abs in, keeping our gaze steady ahead. Maybe we'll hold it up there, circle the ankle. And then see, I needed the chair. And then lower it back down. And then we'll just take that leg, bend that knee, and take it out to the side, bring it back to center, and lower it back down. Lift out, in and down. 2 more. Getting a little abduction into the hip. And then lower down. So let's do all that on the other side. So we start with a hand on the chair. We lift and lower the left foot. Lifting it as high as is comfortable for you. Good. Hold it up there and circle the ankle. And circle the ankle in the other direction. And now let's practice that balance here. So we pull in the abs, we make the spine long, and we lift and we lower. Keeping the gaze forward. Maybe we hold it up there, circle the ankle, and circle in the other direction. And then lower it down. Good, walk that out. Once again, we're going to face the chair. We're going to come into that down dog, pushing the hips back, bend the knees, straighten. And as you straighten, maybe the chest lowers down a little more between your arms. Pulling up with the core of the body, bend the knees and straighten. 2 more, just like this. On this next one, let's hold it here. And then feel as if you're pushing the tailbone back and the crown of the head towards the chair. Arms can have a little bend in them. We're just working with the spine here. And then bend the knees, look forward, walk it in a little bit, come to your mountain pose. And let's roll the shoulders. back, and then forward. Moving the elbows out to the side, feeling the movement in the back. And then pause in your mountain pose for a moment and breathe. Breathing deep into the belly. Long exhales. One more nice deep breath. Nice long exhale out through the nose. And now I'm going to come into the chair. So coming back into the chair, we'll begin our class. This movement I'm calling eagle taking flight. So we're going to move our upper body and our arms like an eagle moves its wings. We inhale the hands up overhead. Bring the hands down in front of your heart. Exhale here. Then take the hands, palms out, swoop them back and place them on your lower back, palm facing outward. And then we exhale and fold a little forward, pressing into the back and then pulling the belly in. So you're trying to touch your hands with your belly button, holding that intention in the core of the body. And then from here, the arms open up like wings out. We turn the palms forward and they lift and they lift, and we lift our gaze, we lift our hands, and then we begin again, bringing the hands down onto the lower back, palms out, forward fold. Round through the back, let the wings spread way out, palms coming forward now, and up as the palms face each other, and then back down through the core of the body. Continue here with this movement. Forward fold, wings out to the side, body comes up. Exhale here, couple more times. Feeling the strength in your body, especially your core. Hands come out, rotate the palms, upward, look upward. Exhale, the hands come back down. One last time, eagle taking flight. And then pause here, and then release the hands down. How did you do? Let me know what you think of eagle taking flight. Very nice. So now we're going to lift one knee into the chest. Draw it in. You can interlace the hands on the shin or behind the hamstring or the thigh here. And we draw it in as much as we can. And as we draw the knee in, once again, we sit just a bit taller. And then release that leg. Let's do that on the other side. So we lift the foot, and then we lace the hands somewhere on that leg so that we can draw it in and lift. Lift through the spine, lift through the front of the chest. And then we exhale it down. I'm going to add to this. So inhale the hands up like we did before. Take flight out to the side. Lift that left leg. Lace the fingers and draw the knee in. And then turn your head to the left. And then bring it all back, releasing everything down. Right side. Wings reach up. Hands come down to meet the leg. The leg comes in. And then rotate your head to the right. Rotate it back to center, release the leg down. So let's do that a few times. Inhale, exhale, left leg's coming in, head turns. Release all of that and do it on the other side. Inhale, exhale, pull the knee in and turn the head. So to make this exercise really worthwhile, I want you to really feel that pull inward and the lift. Take a moment, lift through the chest. Turn the head back to center, release it back and down. On the right, inhale, hands up. Fly the arms out, bring the knee in, turn the head. One more time on each side. and down. Good. And just pause and enjoy that energy that now is in your upper body and into the lower body. One more breath here. We're going to come into another bird, pigeon. So we're going to take that left foot and we're going to lift it and bring it on top of our right thigh. Now if that is too much for your hip, you can always cross at the ankles and spread the knees out. So find your position for your pigeon. I'm going to be here and I'm going to get my bottom knee and ankle in alignment right underneath this left foot, supporting my body weight. Let the knee drop out to the side as much as it will. And then bring the palms to right out in front of you, palms up. And then we're going to lean those arms down into the leg. And as we do, fold at the hip and rest the arms on that left shin. Eyes can gaze downward. And you're just breathing here. Gravity is taking over. Gravity is opening you through the hip here, drawing the knee down. One more breath here. And then using the hands, take the hands to the left shin and then rise up and release that leg down. And then give it a little shake and a little shake and sit tall again. So let's do that on the other side. So we bring the right foot up, left foot's right underneath it, under the knee, so that's well supported. The right knee can fall out to the side as much as you're comfortable with. Hands come forward, palms up. And then we lean into it. And we just hold here and focus on our breath as the body, the hip starts to open up. Couple more breaths. On your next exhale, release the hands to the shin, roll up, and release the foot down, and then give those feet a shake. So the next thing we're going to do is really kind of give the body a chance to move. So I'm halfway in my chair, feet on the floor. Lift that right leg out, nice and straight, out to the side. Instead of right in front of you, it's going off to an angle, and take the left arm up. Half star here. And then bring that left arm down and the right foot down. Left foot out, right arm out, and bring them back down. So go back and forth a couple times, see how that feels for you. And we'll take it into full star. Now be mindful, you got to be enough in your chair that your sit bones are really making nice contact with the earth. And here we go. Right leg, left arm. Left leg, right arm. And bring the arms down and bring the feet down. Let's try it on the left. Left leg, right arm. And then right leg, left arm. And then bring the arms down and bring the feet down. Sitting tall. Let's do it again. Right leg, left arm. Left leg, right arm. Hold, take a breath, exhale. Hands down and feet down. Out, 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 out. In, sitting tall. Out, out, whoop, out, out, there we go. I got it now. In and down. And then just sit for a moment once again, breathing into the body. Feeling how that work was actually more core work than anything because you were holding your legs up. And another option would be to just kick the heel out and let it rest on the floor. So that would look like this, and keeping the feet on the floor. All right, so there's options, always options. Here we go. So now I'm going to turn to the left and extend that right leg back. And I want the right leg to be as straight as I can. And it doesn't just go straight back then. Once it gets to this point and it's got a bend in that knee, now I need to lift it. I need to lift that thigh a little bit. Still sitting on the chair, still having my left leg nice and firmly into the chair. Hold, and arms can come up. And now we're going to bring the arms parallel to the floor. Hold the legs, and let's take that right arm in, and then let's push it out. Now take the left arm in towards your ribs and out. I call this road runner because the road runner is running. We're using a motion of the arms like a runner would, but we're keeping the legs strong in this nice stride called lunge pose. Couple more on each side. And then release the arms. Keep the leg working. Take your left hand on your thigh, right arm alongside your ear, and fold towards your chair. Once again, lift that back leg as much as you can. If there's a slight bend in the knee, no worries. Just do where you can, straightening the leg. And then exhale and bring that arm down. Now bring the knee in and twist and look at the back of your chair. So here we are in a lunge twist, but the knee is bent. And that's fine because we're working in the core, we're working in our ribs. Breathe here. 2 more breaths. On an exhale, slowly untwist. Come all the way around to the front, bring your feet in and sit in your mountain in the chair. Beautiful. We'll do it on the other side. So I'm going to switch my chair orientation here. Extend the left leg back, nice and straight if I can. And again, it only goes so far, the knee stays bent, and then you lift the back thigh up. And then we'll give a little lean forward right here in the hips to allow for that. Arms out in front of you, up alongside your ears. Full lunge first. Excuse me. So from here then, we'll take a nice breath and then lower the hands parallel to the floor as you exhale. Make a fist with the left hand. Draw it along your ribs and twist and release. Now the other hand. Right hand comes close to your ribs. You twist towards the right arm. Keeping that back leg active. Pushing upward. Coming into our road runner here. Taking flight with both feet on the floor. No wings needed for a road runner. Couple more. And then come to center. Now, keeping that back leg nice and straight, we're going to take that left arm up and just fold towards the chair, getting a lateral stretch here on the side of the body. On your next exhale, release that. Bring that left knee in and twist, holding on to either side of your chair. And then bring that breath up from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Breathing deep. Exhaling out through the nose. A few more breaths here. And then on an exhale, release head, shoulders first, and then the body. And we come around to the front. Once again, mountain in a chair. Take a few breaths. And then we're going to extend that right leg out to the side. And we're going to place our left hand on our thigh, take our right arm up, and lean over to the left so that we get this long line from the right foot right through that right hand. Our side angle here. Two more breaths. And keeping the right arm long, exhale. Take the palm, turn it up to the sky, push it up and out to the right and all the way down. Walk that right foot in, Sit tall. Other side. So we extend the left leg out now, placing our forearm. Now you can always place your hand on your thigh. I like to use my forearm. And we're going to take that long line of the leg through the body, through the arm, as the left arm comes up overhead. And then working, pushing that left foot in the floor, reaching with that right hand, stretching through side body. Couple more breaths here. And then exhale, hand comes up and we turn the palm out and push it out to the left, helping us rise back up to a seated position, and then slowly bring that left foot in, mounted in a chair. Back to the beginning of our class, eagle taking flight. Inhale the hands up. Exhale them right down through core of the body. And as they come down, the chest lifts, belly in, we take the hands to the back, palm out, and we fold. And the arms release out to the side, rotating palms forward as we rise up, eagle, taking flight. Exhale down through center. Hands to the back, forward fold. Out to the side, rotating palms, lift and down. 2 more times. Just do what you can do here, taking flight in your yoga class today. And then the hands come down and just pause right here and release them to your thighs. Pushing into the thigh, lifting through the core of the body, belly in, shoulders down your back, neck long. And just feel the energy of taking flight. And then bring the hands together. Close your eyes for a moment. You can scoot back a little in the chair. And then once the palms are nice and warm, we hover them over the eyes, breathing that warmth in. One more breath here. Nice long exhale. And then hands to your heart and bow to your body. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in this flight of yoga this morning, and I hope you enjoyed the class. If you did, subscribe to the channel. There's many more videos of chair yoga, both standing and seated, and have a good day.